I've been trying to get my hands on some New Balances for a while now, especially due to the fact that New Balance has basically taken over the sneaker world with what they have done over the past couple of years. And with them receiving the hype that they have gotten over the past couple of years, I wanted to get my hands on sort of kind of a low-key pair, but a pair that's also very nice and high quality as well. And with that being said, I was able to acquire the New Balance and Carhartt Work in Progress made in USA 990 V1s in this dark blue and gray colorway. What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. I'm NoahEW, and for this video, although I'm going to be doing a review on this shoe and put on a couple fits at the end, I'm going to dive into a little bit behind this collab and what Carhartt Work in Progress is, because I feel like not too many people know that side of Carhartt, including myself not knowing about Carhartt Work in Progress until about some months ago. So let's get straight into this video. I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But let's get straight into this video. So these released a few weeks ago, September 16th, for a retail of $190 on New Balance sites and Carhartt Work in Progress sites. It was, from what I saw, a very low-key drop. I didn't see this shoe get too much attention or too much hype before it was released. So that's why I say I feel like this is probably the best low-key New Balance that's dropped this year, in my opinion. So before getting to the shoe itself, I will go over the box a little bit. You will get an all-over great box, that typical New Balance box that you do get for most shoes, but with this one, you do get some Carhartt Work in Progress branding on the box. So you do have those special hits of this collab for the box as well. So now getting to the shoe, this is definitely a solid, clean pair of shoes. Definitely more minimalistic style of shoe, simple shoe with the simple blues, the whites, the grays, the tans. Definitely a nice shoe in my opinion. So getting to the shoe, as far as the details, starting with the bottom of the shoe, you do get a mostly black rubber outsole with a hit of tan towards the heel of the shoe. Moving on up to the midsole, you do get an all over white midsole with the black color coming up from the outsole merging into the midsole as well. So you kind of get that split colorway for the top portion being white and the bottom portion being black. And you also have that hit of tan on the midsole as well, also merging up from the outsole as well towards the heel portion of the shoe. Now for most of the upper, you do get this nice hairy suede all over the shoe in this navy blue color. I do love the way this blue came out on this one. I love the hairy suede feature as well. And for the underlay, you do get a gray mesh material that's been so prone to New Balances throughout their releases. Moving to the back portion of the shoe, you do get a gray hit along the heel portion of the shoe with the New Balance branding along that gray hit on the back as well. And then something that you might not notice, that I didn't notice at first glance at the shoe, is that the end on the shoe along with the heel branding on the back portion of the shoe is a reflective material. It's not quite 3M, so when you put the flash on it, it doesn't actually make that bright flashy look that you get on the 3M, but it is slightly reflective. So if you do put the flash on it, it will reflect a little bit. So definitely a nice feature to have that I didn't know. That's very subtle, but a very nice feature to add for the shoe. And then along the tongue portion and the shoelace, you do get gray laces for the shoe along with white laces. The white laces for this one did come very short in my opinion. I think they were way too short for how I wanted to style these. The gray laces did come longer, so I definitely went with the gray laces so I can pull off the look I wanted to go for with these shoes. But you do get those both options. And then along with the tongue, you do get that mesh gray material as well, along with a woven stitching or the woven branding on the top portion of the tongue. So for this branding, you will get a New Balance branding on the right pair and then a Carhartt branding on the left pair, which is a cool little feature to add for this shoe. And for the back as well, on the New Balance branding on the right shoe, you do get the Carhartt branding on the heel and then vice versa. So Carhartt branding on the front for the left pair on the tongue, and then on the back you do get the New Balance branding on the left pair. And then for the lining and the inside of the shoe, you do get that tan colorway through the lining and the inside, and you do get Carhartt Work in Progress and New Balance branding for the inside cushioning of the shoe. So when first looking at this shoe, the 990 V1 is definitely not my favorite model for the New Balance, but like I was saying earlier, I did want to acquire more of a low-key New Balance. So the 990 V1 is definitely not my favorite, but I do still like the silhouette a lot. Definitely a shoe that will be easily to put in your rotation if you do get these yourself. Definitely a simple colors, simple model. A shoe that can definitely be put on throughout the week for multiple times. Between the colorway that they came up with and with them being a collab with a more low-key brand, even though it's Carhartt, the Carhartt Work in Progress is more on the unknown side than just the regular Carhartt. So definitely between the shoe being a low-key shoe, but still having those high-quality features and a great silhouette, a very well executed limited collab between both brands. Definitely a shoe that I'm glad I was able to get my hands on. So getting into this collab of New Balance, this was a collab between Carhartt Work in Progress and New Balance, and the title for this collab was the Sculpture Center Capsule Collection. And for this collection, you can tell they're going for more of a gym rat feel, no days off, a no shortcut feel. It's definitely what inspired this collection to really shape into what it's become. So they did use a lot of those grays to really reminisce the style of workout clothes or workout gear, and especially because New Balance is a primary running shoe or running brand. So combining that gym style or that gym feel with the running shoe is definitely a great idea behind this collab. Even though I feel like these pieces, as far as the clothing items for this one, definitely could have been much better in my opinion. These shoes definitely the best part of this collab. So definitely why I went after this shoe in this collab. And then getting into Carhartt Work in Progress, just giving y'all a little bit of a background behind Carhartt Work in Progress. Basically a brand under Carhartt obviously, but this brand or this branch off for cars is to focus more on the streetwear side, making more exclusive, high quality items, and connecting really the hip hop culture, low key cultures, music, skate, stuff like that. Really gaining a relationship between this brand and different cultures that are more low key and unknown, which is a very good cause, a very good idea to really have a second or another branch off between the brand to really reach out to the streetwear side of things, which is a great way to connect with new people, different brands, different cultures and stuff like that. And with that being said, they do have a ton of collabs that they have done in the past. So that's just a little bit of a background behind Carhartt Work in Progress. So that's a little bit of the details behind this collab and the brand that New Balance collabed with. So that would pretty much do for the review portion of the shoe. Let me know what you think about this shoe, how you feel about the overall idea, the collab, the silhouette, the colors behind the shoe. Let me know how you feel about this one, especially compared to the other New Balance that has received the hype that it's gotten. That's way more popular than a model like this and a collab like this. So let me know all that down below in the comments. But that will pretty much do for this video. I'm out.